It's 2:13 a.m. The house is dark. There's no sound, not a single light. You wake up swallowing, and something is wrong. Not a small thing. Something is disastrously wrong. Your throat is locked. Your chest is closed. You open your mouth and nothing comes out. Not a single word, not a single sound, not a single breath. You look towards the door. No one comes. You're alone, completely alone, and the clock has already started ticking. I'm Dr. James Cole. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to save your life when there's no one else in the room. Pay close attention. This isn't a theoretical video. Let's begin. For adults over 60, a choking emergency can go from uncomfortable to fatal in under 60 seconds. Muscles have changed, reflexes have slowed, and if you spend any amount of time alone, the odds of facing this moment without anyone nearby are higher than you want to think about. But here is what I need you to understand before we take a single step further. You do not need another person to survive. 9 steps, counting backward from 9 to 1. Each one builds on the previous one. Some you may have heard before, others will leave you perplexed. And the third step, almost no one learns it until it's too late. Come on, your body just triggered a full biological alarm. Adrenaline is flooding your system. And here is what that adrenaline is doing right now that most people never realize. It is tightening your throat. It is burning through your remaining oxygen. It is actively making the obstruction worse. Panic is not just fear. In a choking emergency, panic is a physical attack on your own airway. So you shut it down. Right now, before you do anything else. 1 second. That is all this takes. You say, out loud if you can, in your skull if you cannot, I control this. I know the steps. That is your mental anchor. That is the circuit breaker between chaos and survival. Airline pilots run this in cockpit emergencies. Military medics use this in the field. And starting right now, so do you. Say it, mean it, then move. Phone within reach, use it. You do not have to say a single word. Press the emergency button, open the call, hold it near you. Modern systems, 911, Apple Watch, Samsung Galaxy Watch, medical alert devices, are designed to detect distress in complete silence. Open the line, that is enough. Phone out of reach, use the floor, stomp. Hard. 3 heavy strikes, pause, then 3 more. That rhythm travels through floors and walls faster than you expect. A neighbor below you will feel it. Anyone in the house will hear it. This is not random noise. This is a distress signal using nothing but your own body. Help is now on the way. You keep moving. Most people choke sitting straight up or leaning back. That is the instinct. Tilt the head up, open the throat, try to pull in air. That instinct is wrong. It drives the obstruction deeper into your airway. Here is the correct position. If you are seated, move to the very edge of your chair. Lean your torso forward until your chest is angling downward at roughly 45 degrees. Keep your head slightly lower than your chest. Hold that position. If you are standing, step 1 foot slightly forward for balance, then bend at the waist and let your upper body drop toward the floor. If your mobility is limited, find a sturdy surface, a kitchen counter, a heavy dresser, a solid chair, and lean over it. That surface keeps you stable while your body stays angled forward. This position is not optional. Everything that follows depends on it. Without it, even a forceful cough loses half its power. Get forward, stay forward. Rapid, panicked, gasping burns oxygen and generates almost no force against the obstruction. It does nothing useful. Here is what does. From your forward-leaning position, take the smallest breath your body allows, even a partial one. Then fire it out, hard, from deep in your gut. Think of it like detonating the air pump inside your own chest. One concentrated, explosive burst pushing everything upward. Pause, gather, fire again. Each cycle adds to the pressure. Each one builds on the last. And if you feel the urge to gag, use it. That reflex combined with a burst of air and your forward lean can shift an obstruction that nothing else could touch. No tools, no furniture, just your body running exactly as it was designed to run. If this clears the obstruction, stay leaned forward, breathe slowly, and call for help. If it does not, the next step brings in your environment. Look around you right now. That countertop edge in your kitchen, the back of a solid wooden chair, the corner of a heavy dresser. These are not just furniture. In this moment, they are survival equipment. Here is what you do. Find a solid, stable surface at roughly waist height. Position yourself so that edge presses directly into the soft area just above your belly button and just below your ribs. The same zone targeted in a traditional Heimlich maneuver. But now the force behind it is not someone else's arms. It is your entire body weight. Lean into it. Hard, short, sharp bursts. Do not rock slowly into it. Drive forward. Each burst is a hard reset on your airway. You are the lever. That counter is the fulcrum. Your body weight does the work, not your arms. Between each push, exhale sharply. Diaphragm pressure plus external force plus your forward lean. That combination works on obstructions that nothing else can move. Robert, a 71-year-old retired engineer from San Antonio, Texas, used this exact technique himself in his kitchen. He tapped the edge of the countertop 3 times. The clog disappeared on the second try. He's still here to tell the tale. Before this ever happens to you, walk through your home. Find 2 or 3 surfaces that can serve this function. Know exactly where they are. In a real emergency, there is no time to look. Step 5 was about the object. This step is about you. This is where you stop relying on your arms and turn your entire body into a single compression machine from the ground up. Plant your feet, slightly wider than shoulder width apart. This is your power base. Soft bend in the knees, not rigid, not locked. This is how force travels from the floor, up through your legs, through your core, and out through your entire body in one coordinated explosion. From that base, short, sharp forward drives. Your core contracts. Your diaphragm fires simultaneously. Your legs push up and forward, all of it at once. This is controlled detonation, not flailing, not pushing. A concentrated internal explosion driving upward pressure through your airway. If your mobility allows, add a slight twist with each drive. A small rotation of the torso as you thrust forward. That changes the angle of compression. Sometimes that single degree of difference is everything. Limited flexibility, brace against a railing. Let your legs do the generating. Let your arms only guide the direction. You are not relying on brute strength here. You are running a sequence, a machine firing exactly as it was built. I want you to stop for 1 second, because what I am about to tell you is the piece that most survival guides leave out entirely. The piece that people figure out on their own, or do not figure out at all. Most people who know anything about choking self-rescue know one thing: find a chair. That is not wrong, but it is dangerously incomplete. Because what if you are not in the kitchen when this happens? What if you are in the hallway, in the bathroom, in your bedroom at 2 in the morning with no counter and no chair within reach? Here is the truth. Any sturdy, stable, immovable object in your home can do exactly what that chair does. A thick stack of hardcover books on a low shelf, the edge of a bathroom vanity, a solid bed rail, a cast iron radiator, a heavy side table bolted to the wall. The physics does not care what the object is. It only requires 3 things. The object does not move. The pressure point is correct, just above the navel, just below the ribs, and the motion is short and explosive. The person who survives a solo choking emergency is not always the strongest. It is the one who understood the principle deeply enough to use whatever was within arm's reach. Barbara, a 74-year-old retired nurse from Savannah, Georgia, wasn't near a chair when it happened. She was in her bathroom. She knew the edge of the sink could do the trick. She used it. She survived. Tonight, before you do anything else, walk through every room in your home. Touch the surfaces. Say their names out loud. Kitchen counter, chair back, bathroom vanity, bed rail. Know every one of them. That walk might be the most important thing you do this week. If you are still here at step 2, you have done the mental work. You have triggered help. You have positioned your body, activated your reflexes, used a surface, and fired your full body mechanics. And the obstruction is still there. This is where the rules change. You are no longer working through a checklist. You are firing every weapon you have simultaneously at maximum intensity without stopping. Check your phone or watch. Trigger that emergency alert one more time. Professional help needs to be arriving as this sequence ends. Do not wait. Then go back to whatever surface gave you the most force, counter edge, chair back, bed rail, and drive into it with absolutely everything your body carries. Every exhale sharp and deliberate, every thrust short and explosive. Every single motion sending your full body weight through that one pressure point. Been using only your upper body? Shift. Use your legs. Been pushing straight? Rotate. Change the angle. Change the pace. The obstruction that held at one angle may break at another. Think the way a trained paramedic thinks. You do not stop at one approach. You adapt. You escalate. You use every tool available until something works. And for everyone over 60 who has spent years being told their body is slowing down, hear this clearly. Your body has enough weight, enough force, enough determination, and in this moment, that is the only equipment that matters. Everything else has failed. This does not. I want you to understand something before I walk you through this. This technique requires nothing external. No counter, no chair, no phone, no other person, no equipment of any kind, just your body and the floor that has been beneath you your entire life. Lower yourself to the ground, carefully, safely. Kneel if you can. Crouch if kneeling is not possible. Get as low as your body allows. Place both fists, or both palms, just above your belly button, just below your ribs. Press them in and slightly upward. Now drop. Drive your upper body forward and downward onto your hands in one sharp, decisive motion. Every pound of your body weight travels through your hands and straight into the diaphragm. The internal pressure created in that single instant is greater than anything your arms alone could ever produce. Gravity does not slow down with age. Your body weight does not diminish. This force is yours, completely, unconditionally yours. Right now, on that floor, reset and drop again. Before each drop, exhale every last bit of air your body holds. That compression behind the blockage, combined with your full weight descending, creates the maximum internal pressure your body is physically capable of generating alone. On the floor of your kitchen or hallway or bathroom, without a single piece of equipment, short bursts, controlled, decisive. A 72-year-old body dropping forward generates real, significant, life-saving force. A 75-year-old body generates real force. Age changed your muscles. It did not change gravity. It did not change mass. It did not change the laws of physics. Gravity never ages. Your body weight is your last bullet. Use it. Carol, a 69-year-old retired librarian from Grand Rapids, Michigan, practiced this technique twice after watching a video. 6 months later, alone in her kitchen, she lay down on the floor. She fell 3 times. The obstruction cleared on the 3rd try. She called her daughter from the floor. She was still shaking. She was still breathing. Practice this in a safe, controlled setting, slowly, with something soft nearby. Run the sequence until your body knows exactly where to go, because when the moment comes, there is no time to remember. Your body just moves. Step 9, shut down panic. Say it, I control this. I know the steps. Step 8, trigger the alert. Phone, watch, device, or stomp the floor. 3 strikes, pause, 3 more. Help is coming. Step 7, lean forward. 45 degrees, chest lower than head. Physics is now on your side. Step 6, fire the air pump. 1 concentrated burst from the gut. Pause, repeat, build the pressure. Step 5, find your surface. Counter edge, chair back, dresser corner, drive into it. Short, sharp bursts. Step 4, fire the whole machine. Feet wide, soft knees, core engaged. Controlled detonation from the ground up. Step 3, any solid surface. Correct pressure point, short explosive bursts. You understand the principle. Use what is there. Step 2, all in. Every tool, every technique, maximum intensity. Adapt, escalate, do not stop. Step 1, floor. Fists above the navel, drop. Let gravity do what your arms never could. These steps aren't complicated, but they reside in the body, not just the mind. Tonight, before you go to sleep, close your eyes and go over this sequence. Visualize yourself doing it. Feel each step. Let your brain make that connection, because the only difference between surviving and not is knowing what to do before you have to do it. Have you ever faced a sudden emergency while alone? Maybe it wasn't choking. Maybe it was a fall, a health scare, a moment when you realized no one's coming. It's just me. Leave a comment right now. Tell me your age and what happened. I read every comment, and your story might be just what someone else needs to see to take their own safety seriously. And if someone in your life is over 60, a parent, a sibling, a neighbor, an old friend who lives alone, share this video with them today. Not next week, today, because the moment this knowledge becomes necessary, there's no time to find it. Take care of yourself, stay prepared, see you in the next video.